Alright, welcome to another episode of Serenity Trading Hub series. So today I would like to talk about um, a very massive coin that has a lot of potential, the XRP. So what are the hypes and the FOMO around this coin? So today we are going to analyze to see the potentials of the coin, the drawdowns, and all the setbacks that the coin is likely to face, because we have a lot of analysts projecting a $15 price for the coin in the nearest future. So let's see if it's really worth the hype or not. All right, so this is the weekly chart of the XRP USDT. So as we can see, the coin has been on a steady rise. So we're in an uptrend on the weekly, with the coin creating a higher high and a higher low. So, but from this range of 0.5, 0.40 cents, the coin jumped to a price of $2.9. So after that, we created this little pullback, little retracement that later saw the coin move to the region of $3.3. $3.3. All right. So after that, this is our recent structure now. This structure of 3.6, which is the all-time high. Yeah, $3.6. So the all-time high is $3.6, and the move that created the all-time high would pay this one $1.9. So according to this chart, now we have our weekly range from this $1.8, $1.9 to the $3.6, which is our all-time high. But the importance of the previous structure would be highlighted some. Just okay, if I place this like this, just to highlight the structures, and I said this was a move that created the move up today. Okay, then where is our support zone? So we have this, and we have this. So firstly, I'm going to do this. Place this here as my weekly support, which is now acting as a resistance because the price is currently below it. And this is my weekly previous structure. Okay, so if I place this here just to reference the previous structure, okay, just to reference the previous structure. So what do we have? We have this price broke this and created another structure from this zone. So from this zone, now we have price came back to this support zone, and guess what price did? Price broke below it, creating this, and now this structure is acting currently as a resistance. So where's the structure? We have it at the 2.9 zone. So price is finding it hard to break above the structure. So when we move down to the daily to get a better understanding of what price is doing around the zone. So here's my daily zone. So this is the point that we are most interested in. From this zone, and this is our zone. So the daily structure that we have here is okay. We have a daily structure. Okay, this is still in line with the weekly structure. So basically, price is rejecting from this zone. So from this zone, we have a price rejecting from this zone. So price created a double top at this zone. The drop price massively to the downside. So when we get to the weekly structure, weekly support zone, price rejected from the weekly zone. Then we move up a little bit, then we broke below it, creating a structure from this zone to this zone. So price retested the weekly zone again. Looks like we were going to drop, but then we broke above it. Then we got to this zone. It got rejected at this zone, the neckline of this double top. So this is a strong zone now. The neckline of this double top is a very strong zone. So we rejected again, and this time around we are yet to close below this zone, this 2.7 zone. So as it stands now, we have a very strong zone here that's pushing price up, and we have a very strong zone here that's pushing price down. So either of these zones, if either of these zones get taken out first, so what's likely to happen? So let's say we broke above this zone first, the 2.3 zones, that's the neckline of this double top on the daily. So let's say we broke above this zone. We broke above this zone on the daily. Then we are likely to create another higher high. We break above this zone first, the 2.7 area. Then we will come back to retest the low of this zone. So whichever comes first. So we are very well at the key decision, critical decision time. So whichever comes first